this is going to be an experiment to test for something that I've concluded, and which I think can be demonstrated pretty easily in Three Kingdoms, and that is the futility of infantry, and at the same time, the clear supremacy of cavalry in this game. So what I'm going to do is bring 3 retinues of melee cavalry, because that's all you need. They have high charge, well, high charge in the sense that they're cavalry that are meant to be in a melee. So they have a charge, a cavalry charge that does a lot of damage to everything. They have shield block from projectiles, what is it, 65% or... Alright, Sao and 65%. So I'm going to bring just 3 of these, that's all we need, and a full stack of 595 speed. 95? That seems a bit high. Have they put that up? Sao was 90... I think it used to be 90. 95 is high, because then if Sao's on... If it's the upgraded Sao, then it goes up to 119 speed, holy fuck. Yeah, alright, we're just gonna do basic Sao, and then that costs 9,450. And I'm gonna just auto-generate now. So between 2 and 3,000, so we want 2,500. Now I'm going to go for balance of power of even. Nah, it's always... The balance of power is always just horribly against us. Romance or... I'm going to do romance off, because that's what I'm used to. And we'll see if it's changed. Alright, this... I want a balanced army. That looks pretty balanced. We've got 1, 2... There's 18 units, so we need 4 or 5 of each kind for this to be a fair fight. Just auto-generated. Alright, that looks pretty balanced. So this is telling us that the balance of power is way against us. Playing in romance on very hard. No, playing on records on very hard. Money is, what the fuck, minus 1,200? What the fuck? Alright, need to do this again. So, even, yeah. Balance of power is horrible. So we've given them more money to make it even. Both have spent 10,650. That's the cost of 3 stacks of Sao Saber Militia, 10,650. They've got a balanced army of 10,652. 1 melee cavalry, a lot of spears, a lot of archers, archer militia. So this is fair. And the map, I think, is just a random flat one. I hope. Yeah, alright. So I'm gonna just try and play quite aggressively here. What is this? So I'm going to do this again with Saber Militia that costs the same as all this did, and we'll see the difference. Alright, it's been ages since I played this. Gonna make 3 groups, and then 3 Sao-Saos. In fact, I should just combine these. I'm not going to be using the wedge. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to just have 3 groups, and I'm going to charge them in. Alright, 1, 2, 3. So I'm not going to be especially meticulous with the micro. I'm going to just take the fight pretty straight and see how it goes. So this is going to be about as much effort and micromanagement as if I was to use Saber Militia Infantry for the same thing. 171 charge, 334 charge, goddamn. Right, so I'm going to just try and pull them out of position. Or let's pull them through the middle and envelop. Get back. I want them to come through here while I envelop. Yeah, I don't think we'll take much damage. 65% range block. And I'm just going to come at them from the sides then. We are taking some casualties. I want to pull the cavalry out of position. And I want to attack them from the middle first. Yeah, so we're taking that charge. And I see swords there with no spears there, so I'm going for that. And I don't see many spears around here. And I'm charging that. So I'm going to just be bold, aggressive, play the usual way I would with these units. And it's lagging a lot, holy crap. Optimization has gone to shit, nothing is really happening, I'm just charging stuff. Alright, charge these in. And keep going through this. They're going to do well in that melee, I think. And keep going. I see spears here. So all the spears are in this middle of this blob. I can just keep going, I think. Alright, pull through. All the way through. No way, get away from the spears. Get away there. And charge all these archers, and the lag stopped. Holy crap, that was some bad lag. And I'm going to just keep going around here. Going to regroup on that side. And this is not really a tented micro, this is no effort. This is very... I'm not even doing anything for entire 10-second periods at a time. It's just positioning and timing, really, there's nothing to it. I could do even better than this if I was going to be really meticulous, but this is a balanced blob being wrecked by just melee cavalry charging in groups, and there's nothing to it, really nothing to it. And this is what I remember. I'm using groups to take some of the work out of it, but surely anyone can do this. Got a unit routed there. And got units coming back. Gonna just take on that unit swords there that's cut off. And I should probably try and charge into this now. Right, so I'm going to charge through them. I'm going to charge over here. I'm going to keep moving around there with them. And that unit spears is going to break any second, so I should push for that. So the spears should be the problem, but spears can't really do anything in this game, that's the thing. Spears are not a counter to cavalry. So, yeah. Alright, and that's... We just wiped everything out, and there was nothing to it. I think we've won already. Yeah, that's what I remember, so the game's not really changed. Unit of archers up there, I can send one of these to that. Keep them running away. And bring everything back here apart from one unit. And nah, I don't want to charge that. Have some of them go around the side there. Have these come around it. Yeah. They should break, they can't do anything. Although we're wavering here, we have wavering going on. And the bodyguards might be an issue. I should just charge in here and take on the bodyguards now, because we've wiped out the army. There's nothing left. And the Cao Cao was a bit fucked. So... where the hell is he? Alright, he's in there. I should try and rely on Cao Cao's wedges now to break these. I've not played this game in fucking months. Oh man. I want to get that wedge. I hate this. I can't toggle a wedge until I'm out completely, and I can only toggle it with the button. I really don't understand why they haven't fixed this yet. This is not... oh, it's just unacceptable. And charge in there. Swords there. Swords can't do anything to any kind of cavalry. They're just sitting ducks. He's got a lot of kills on cavalry, so they just don't have enough of these units to deal with this. I'm playing on very hard, and I've got an army that is totally just slanted hard towards the meta that I'm trying to describe, and it's making this really easy. Every unit of spears or melee infantry that I had for this would have just made this harder. Having just melee cavalry was the best for this, to get this victory like this. So yeah, the game, maybe the game could have changed since I last played it, but apparently not. It's just the same. You just spam lots of cavalry. It doesn't matter if it's melee cavalry, shock cavalry. Melee cavalry mean that you're resistant to archers. Shock cavalry mean that you're more decisive on the charge. Either way, it doesn't really matter. And now I'm going to go with a reroll. Going to do the same thing again. Let's try and get a different composition this time. So we want a lot of... well, the spears didn't really do much. A lot of potent cavalry maybe. What is this? Watchman of the Peace. Alright, we've got some regular archers, we've got some shock cavalry. We should have trouble with it. No, we have melee cavalry, so archers wouldn't do much. There's just nothing they can really deal with us with. You just isolate the potent cavalry units and blob all your charges into them at once, and they melt. Alright, let's try this. Let's do romance. And... alright, this looks good. So we've got a champion, a vanguard, so 2 strong bodyguards. Well, not bodyguards, 2 strong fighters in the melee. Then we've got lots of spears. Got 1 unit of lancers, got a lot of archers. Alright. So this is romance now. So I did it on records, and yeah, everything that I expected happened. And now I'm doing it on romance, and it'll probably be the same thing, because the mechanics in place that caused that are still there. You've still got the superiority of cavalry. Oh man, how do I do this? Just the same again. Yeah, the grouping system changes between games. Right, 1, 2, 3. Have these guys go over there. And it looks like they have a lot, holy crap, they have a lot of spears protecting a lot of archers. And we're boosting the speed of these units, holy crap, so cavalry's even faster. So we're just swarming with 3 Sao-Saos and turn off Joes, yeah, turn off all these. And they're going for the charge here, so I'm gonna deal with these while they go for the charge, and hopefully I'm fast enough that I can just get away from that. Yeah, just get away. Get away. Just keep running. Keep running. And these can come over here and cut them off. In fact, I'm going to just charge all this crap. All this shit on the side there. So we're just lobbing at them. Gonna dedicate to dedicated charges. Pick your targets. Yeah, now move away. Get away, come on. And we're wiping them out. Get around here. Spears are coming though. And these can run away. Pull them into that. Spears here are a problem. And pull them out. Cycle this shit. Alright. Get away, get away, get away. Make sure we've dealt with all the skirmishers here, now we can move on. Alright, get away here. Get around. They can take over there, get Sao back over. And we've got a clusterfuck going on here. We have units routing for some reason. Have to deal with them now. And we've routed all these archers, I think. Pretty much. And I'm gonna just charge them. Charge there. And I'm pulling off them. Gonna bring this Sao over. How are we doing here? Yeah, just run away. Just run away. We're gonna do well on this side. It's a little bit harder this time. I want to shatter all these. Right, these are gonna run away. Look at that Tao Chan that can't do anything. Everything get away there. Look at these little blobs all over the place. Battlefield has dispersed. This is what you're pushed towards though. It's not my fault that this is effective. This is how you play the game using the meta. This is how you win. This is what is determined by the game to be effective by the weights designed. And bring all these over here. And yeah, that unit's going to rout itself with the fire arrows, which is always funny. Alright, what the fuck is all this? What is all this shit? Alright, we need to pack targets, so I'm going to go for them. We'll beat them in the melee, overwhelm them. Charges over here are looking good. And we're going to rout them, shatter them. Charging through fire there, man. Look at all this. As long as there's not spears getting involved, because they're harder to deal with. And I want to start bringing this back over now. This clusterfuck, I want to bring it back. Yeah, we're getting caught in these fights. It doesn't even matter if they're spears. I'm gonna swap them. Spears over there. And yeah, so we're just run away now. Just run away. Run away. Oh man, these fights suck. They're not satisfying. It's effective, but it's not satisfying. These guys are probably going to come back. Alright, gonna leave one of them over there. Gonna bring them. They're coming back. Alright, we're gonna dedicate them to chasing them. Maybe the heroes are gonna make this difficult. Gonna make it so we can't win this. They're spread out. Alright, gotta regroup now. The heroes fuck this up because they can stand in a melee with all of our units and actually do damage to us. They've shattered. No wait, I'm gonna send them over there. Alright, have to just take this fight. Have to try and fight this fucking guy. Sima Yong, he's gonna do well though, and he has a lot of hit points. Man, run away. Run away, pull them in. Oh wait, they're about to rout, so we can charge them. And this guy is getting charged. And all these pieces are getting wrecked. And yeah, we did it, we routed them. Alright, so we just pick off the rest of the cavalry, one at a time. And there's Dun there. It's charging in as well. And then there's cavalry there. So I'm going to take those charges. And how are we doing here? Yeah, we're doing well. Alright, so I'm bringing everything over again, we're grouping up again. And we routed them. And spears there are in the way a bit. And we're gonna wreck this guy, I think. And we can start getting some charges into this crap. Right, bring all this over. Come on, get some charges. Just ignore him then. Can group up on him later. Well, those spears are a problem, let's get them on the move. And have them rout. Yep, and he's fucked. He came back. They were routing there. So... yeah, we won, I think. Everything there's gone. Gonna leave him in that. Are they still... no, they've shattered, right. Alright, just split up and come around the side. So we're gonna have half that side, half this side. And then we're just gonna charge, fuck it. I made the point anyway, you can just dismantle armies and take opportunistic charges, it's not difficult. Could have done this really patiently and it would have taken less time, but I just rushed it. And ended up having to make sure I got the win carefully and slowly. And I'm charging and they might be braced, they may not be, but I think we did enough. And there's saber militia there, and they're charging, so I'm going to counter charge, and I think we'll do well. Yeah, we did well. They are taking bad losses. I'm going to charge there. Yeah, so we're winning it, and we could have won it even better. That's the point. And this guy... we have a lot of infantry there. And because they're infantry and very hard, they have decent melee performance, so we need to just be on the charge at all times. Get away. Get away. Gonna kill him, I think. Yeah, we've lost this, but we could have won it if we just were more patient. So... yeah, the first one, I think the heroes kind of anchor the fight. You need to rout the army. You need to destroy the army to rout the heroes. Maybe we haven't lost it. Maybe if I just regroup over there, get him away. But his health is low, yeah. So that guy's getting mobbed. We have a Sao Sao in there. Ah, Sao Sao. It's pretty funny. Charge that, shit, come on, saber militia there. And peasant band there that we routed the spears and the melee. He's still going. Yeah, clusterfuck. Alright, rematch. We're gonna do that again. Not that we need to. But yeah, we could have. We've only really got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spears to have to deal with at the end. So we need to just play it smart enough that we can deal with all the spears at the end. Take them apart. I was moving everything around in 3 groups, and that's a lot to manage all at once, but if we had been more meticulous, then yeah, we could have seriously wrecked them. I saw big blobs of archers in the open, and that was a lot of their army. Alright, so gonna pull them out of position more this time. I'm gonna let them come to me. I want the cavalry, first of all. And I need to try and keep all my blobs together so they get that speed bonus. Not that I should be relying on speed bonus for this test, but melee cavalry do get given that speed bonus quite reliably, I think. It's not just Sao Sao that does that. Nature's ally. Taking that charge, fuck it, you don't get away with that. Alright. In fact, nah, we're taking a lot of damage there. Come on. Pull them apart. How many losses? 10. Missile resistance 50%, so that's 65% plus 50% of 35%, so 82.5% missile damage negated, is that? Alright, duels off. I don't usually do all that shit because I play in records, but I remember how it works. Alright, and I'm just going to pull around on this side. And I should take this fight right now. I should just charge that crap. No. And yeah, this'll do it. Charge through, pull through. Got some of the cavalry taken out immediately, I think. Just mob everything, just blob and charge. Are we gonna get the lag again? I don't remember that lag happening. That lag is extreme. What the fuck? Yeah, romance mode has characters that have morale effects. That is pretty extreme. And they're routing. And then look at the state of it. Look at the state of this. Substantial damage. I can just ignore the archers. Why the hell am I wasting time on fucking archers? They can't do anything. I should be trying to catch the swords and the spears, break them all. I should just go for the spears, ironically. Catch these on the back, group up. Yeah, look at that, they're routing this time. Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. This is how you do it. Just mob everything, just fucking blob in hard as fuck. Charge, charge, charge. Holy fucking crap. Just, this is so ridiculous. Oh my god. Yeah, like, god, what was I doing playing defensively? Fucking hell. Oh my god, I'm just gonna alt F4 right now, I don't even need to make the rest of the video, Jesus fucking Christ. Where? How are they still fighting? Come on. How are they still fighting? Fucking hell. Just fast forwarding this shit. Yeah, they're routing now. What? We're running? How are we running? Oh my god. What is this fucking game? Holy fuck. What is this game, man? My god. What the fuck am I playing? Alright, just keep charging, fuck it, just all at once, keep charging. We should just charge as a blob and split and envelop things one at a time. Where is everything? We were absolutely annihilating them. And what is this in front of the screen? What the fuck? Yeah, it could not have looked any better, and now it's just a mess. Like, where's the consistency? Holy shit. Everything's just routing for no reason whatsoever. Fire arrows are not that scary. What the hell? Charge, come on. Yeah, this is a fucking retarded mess. We were effortlessly winning that, and then... My god. Yeah. I've made my point though. I have made my point. I'm never going to fight that army. I'm going to keep that army, and I'm going to go with swords, because swords are supposed to be able to kill things. So we're going to go with Zhu Huang and Saber Militia. That's solid. Zhu Huang and more Saber Militia. And that's really good, holy crap, that's the same. Yeah, perfect. Same again. Balance of power still says it's way in their favour. Alright, so what we're going to do now is go for the straight melee, because in that last fight, those last fights, I was using cavalry offensively, taking advantage of their charge bonus, which is what they're for. So I was using the range, the missile block chance of melee cavalry, and the charge bonus of cavalry. Alright, so let's just have 3 groups of infantry for this. 1, 2, 3. Try and have them support each other. Hopefully I can take on a fight at the front while flanking. What does he give to his army? Nothing. Alright, I'm gonna take the fight. Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna just try and catch them in the melee, a straight fair fight. That's the best we can really hope for with melee infantry. They're meant to be used to assault, so this is how we're going to use them. We're going to just take fights, and if we can get flanks, so be it, because we have more infantry, so we should be able to tie up units in the melee. And I like how they're giving us a formation that's in disarray. Yeah, so this unit is going to go hard left, these are going to take them on there, and then I'm going to try and cover the cavalry advance while taking them in the fight. And I need to stop with these now. Yeah, so the flankers are going to be going. I need to take these charges. They're going to get charges into us, but we have to let that happen. That's what they're meant to, they're cavalry. We'll pull them away. And we're getting wrecked here. My god. And I'm getting really bad mouse performance. What the fuck? That should not be so bad. Alright, we're getting an open flank here. So I'm going to send a unit of swords there. All of these round here, and we're going to try and get a unit into all this. But it's just useless, look at it. Have we done any damage there? We're relying on melee stats now. So we're relying on the ability of infantry to perform in the melee, and they can't do it. They're terrible at it. And I hate trying to drag to position my units, it's just terrible. My box selection has been terminated early, I don't remember it being this terrible. It's really bad. And we're going to try and catch them. Too many units here. 41 we've killed, not many. We're doing well here. We're actually getting a positive kill death. No, is that because they were fighting archers? Strange. But we're not doing well in these fights against these swords. And we've got units lobbing up here, so I can pull these off. And I can keep pushing through. Positioning is good, we're getting rear shots there though, fuck. And this is bad. We should be winning these duels. I should have gone for duels, I think. And yeah, we can take these charges now. That unit routed up there. We're doing way better than I thought we would, but it's still not good. Look at these laggy placements, holy crap. This unit is lasting really long in this fight against swords from all directions. Taking these duels. We should have taken duels this whole time. Yeah, we're getting destroyed by them. Melee cavalry. It's not even close. Pushing on through. Counter charge. Come on, get in there, man. These are coming back. Shuhuang's dead, one of them. We're actually getting melee units to rout, but they're doing really well in the fight. G Militia has a KD of 1 against swords, and they rout. Yeah, there's spears, light spears. Yeah, G Militia are doing really well against swords. That should never happen. They haven't really had many good fights. I've done well to give my guys good solid fights. There haven't been many occasions where I've been charged like I'm about to be here. That is shot cavalry getting a good fight against me. And once that happens, my unit's doomed. But whenever I give my units good fights against, for example, really light spears, they don't do anything. We're catching archers in the melee and doing quite well there. No, we're not. We've only got a KD of about 1. Yeah, we didn't get to do much. We should have been able to flank and do a lot of damage to the archers. We should have taken out all the archers with the flanking we did. They didn't have enough units to tie up all of our stuff. We had way more melee units, but it just we couldn't make that kind of a fight happen. And that's it, it's hopeless. And their kills are going to be through the roof. 300 kills on shot cavalry. 368 kills on saber militia, fucking hell. Look at that, really light spears that had a positive KD against swords. Yeah, so we were just running through them with melee cavalry in the previous fight, but now we're just totally wiped out. Alright, and now I'm gonna go with romance mode off. And this is a different army, so it rolled another army. So we're playing in records, and we're relying on swords to deal with bodyguards and a regular army of mixed spears, swords, archers and melee cavalry. Right, push forward. Group, group, group. Are we fighting on a slight incline? Nah, it's pretty much flat. Nothing that should matter, especially on records. But we're on romance now, so I should be trying to consider more for terrain. So I'm going to take them on this open area here. This is a good fight for cavalry, admittedly. Not any trees around here, we haven't really been fighting in trees much. And I'm going to try and pull them in, and then come onto them, so I should try and position like this, and catch them over here, and use this side to get around. That should be the plan. So once I'm engaged, I should flank around the left. Oh man. And I shouldn't rely on my bodyguards for this. Really should not try and do that. Alright, I'm gonna get my swords in immediately over here. No cavalry there, so that's what I want. I should be trying to commit. And they're getting flank charges there. So I'm gonna retaliate my cavalry against those. And this is good. So I'm pulling off here. Alright, and we've got a really good fight here. This is me giving myself a good fight, given the circumstances, and yeah, very fair, very even fight, catching them in the melee. All of our units are charging, some of them are getting really good fights, so we should... This is comparable to that really good fight we had with the cavalry. Yeah, right, I should try and break all this here. They are wavering. They're wrecking me in the melee, straight fight, and we're getting wrecked. And I should charge there. And I should take that as well. Whenever I get a chance to commit to the melee and envelop, I should be taking it, and I should ignore archers. And yeah, look at that, we've enveloped them and we're doing poorly. Really slow fight. Because we're not pulling any kills. And this is all going to break, it's just morale. In the fight itself, we're doing really badly. We're not doing well against any of these units, really. This is good. We've lost 50 to 20, and they're about to rout. And that's as good as we can expect. Winning by routing. And this is all fucked here. It's just morale, basically. You're fighting a fight with morale by really ruthless enveloping. I'm crutching myself here with the morale. They're routing from fights that they were easily going to win. Just because of my positioning being really good. So I kind of slanted this in my favour a bit hard. But the archers are going to shred me now. And the infantry will come back and cut me to pieces. Oh man, we did well here. Holy crap. And I'm going to try and regroup on all of this now. Get in there. Get them, rout them. So, we're not actually getting any kills in the fight, but we're surrounding, we're using our numerical superiority to surround, and then sometimes we're getting lucky and having entire groups break, but they just broke, oh my god. Yeah, if I didn't go for really aggressive flanking, this would have been horrific. I'm going to fight this again. We're still losing, even though we did really well to outmaneuver. That was a really good outmaneuver fight I just had there, and we're still losing. Cavalry's taking me apart now. We're losing on that melee against archers, holy crap. And he's losing that fight. Yeah, it's hopeless. And the thing about fights, I'm fighting with infantry, and the fight is still just becoming a disintegrated mess with little blobs everywhere. We're winning with this group though. This is good, we've won this. And are we going to get a good charge? Not really, really impotent. Gonna just take that charge there. Bring these up. Charge them there. Oh man, are we gonna break here? Holy fuck. Shuhuan getting a really nice charge there to help that fight. But we're gonna be the ones that break, and it's over nothing, yeah. It's just morale, man. It's all morale. It's such a... It feels worse than it used to be with the morale. It's a morale fight now. Yeah, everything is... It's all falling apart, man. I want to see the kills. Where are all the kills? 600 kills on that? Holy fuck, yeah. See how clearly supreme cavalry is? Oh man, that's like wiping out 4 units. And he's probably still running around. 600 kills, my god. It just shows how impossible it is to contest with cavalry. Yeah, we have balance of power in our favour as well. Yeah, I'm going to do this again, except I'm going to hold the line and I'm going to countercharge. That's the fight that swords are used to. That's the standard sword fight. Holding the line, taking arrows and countercharging. And a little bit of flanking. More flanking than spears are supposed to do. But they're still not short. These aren't short troops. These are light swords. They have melee evasion. So they're meant to be getting exposed to aggression. High stat basically. Melee evasion and range block chance. They are holding units. Alright, we're going to do this again. Except I'm going to wait for them. Gonna take the fights on our own terms, and I'm gonna reform, reshape. Gonna have some cover from the trees on this side. We're gonna be range block chancing at 60%, and for this one, I'm gonna do this. I really don't like this though. I can't even use a keybind for this. I've got to fucking click this shit. It's silly. It's a finicky system. Oh no, I just tossed it on one guy. Stop. Can we hide this on trees? It's been so long since I played this game much. And the interface is laggy in a way it never used to be. Performance has gotten worse. Way worse. Technically, the game's gone back, definitely. They're gonna skirmish with me for a while. And if I turn around, I'll take the arrows in the back, and that'll suck. Taking decent losses on this unit. But the caltrops should even out. And this is another thing, when you're bringing infantry, you can't really catch archers. You can't do anything to cavalry. Cavalry take the fight on their own terms, of course. Archers you can't really chase down, and spears will do better than you in the melee because of the difficulty, and also because melee units just perform poorly in general. The fight slogs on and cavalry will eventually capitalise. And against swords, it's with the difficulty modifiers, it's just horrible. It's painful to watch, and we're getting shredded by the skirmishers, and now they're going because they see units round. Alright, we're gonna have to reinforce the centre a little bit here. It's alright. So they've taken out 2 or 3 units worth of my swords before. Yeah, I should have pulled back and let them charge from the caltrops. But that's alright. And this unit's gonna come back. Want to see this? We're not range block chancing, but it's gonna be worth it because they're gonna have to come through all the caltrops. They've stopped just shy. They're taking losses. Yeah, the caltrops are working. Yeah, we're getting kills on them with the caltrops there. So a lot of guys dying. Zhao Yun is dying. Regular guys die to caltrops, holy fuck. Alright, we're taking this fight now, fuck it. I'm gonna pull everything through the middle. It's what we would want anyway. Caltrops protecting the flank from the cavalry. Seeing no spears there, so we're just taking that. Charge the swords. Take the spears with the swords. Go around with them. Oh no, we got a nice charge into us there with them. And he can charge that. And we're doing well here. If we can pull through with all this, I'm gonna just use his cavalry ability to charge those archers. Fuck it. We're relying heavily on morale again. We're routing units at nearly full strength. Alright, and pull them around as well. They have a core here that's really strong though. But we're doing it. We're routing them with morale, holy fuck. No combined arms, we're just using units and positioning. Pure unit positioning to do this. Pure unit positioning. Alright, now I can start pulling units out of that. Yep. And get over there and block them off so they can't pull out and countercharge. He can get over there. These can get the fuck away. Oh man. And I'm bringing all my units back. Balance of power being in our favour so much. Oh man. I'm starting to see it. Catch the archers. I'm gonna piss on my face if I win this. Holy fuck. This is silly. Because this actually does contradict what my point that I'm making, which is that you need cavalry to win on this game, especially on higher difficulties. Charge. Oh wait, we're all breaking in the middle. Fucking hell, it was good while it lasted, but oh, the morale being so fucking fragile. And they're gonna do well in the melee now. Yeah, we're winning by virtue. It's all morale, there's no actual fighting happening. It's all morale the whole time, it's the whole story. We're routing units and then we're wrecking them as they run away. Over and over again. And they're routing my units and wrecking them as we run away as well. It's not a proper slugged out fight. It's basically cheating. Units just running away. Wow, they're standing their ground and fighting. They're gonna rally. What the hell are they running away from? Oh man, this is bizarre. Saber militia there. Am I gonna get hit by my own caltrops? Maybe a little bit. Also, I don't like having to bring these bodyguards on when I'm doing this test. I have to, because you need to bring retinues, but it's not the test I'm trying to perform. Are we gonna win this? I think we might. It's kinda looking alright. Our units are running away, but it's not enough. Oh man, this is bad here. Everything's running away there. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know this. We might win this. But they've got a lot of units just coming back and being a pain. Look at that, 196 and he's running away. What the fuck? And we're gonna rout there. Oh, these fights are horrible. Ugly fights, holy fuck. Catch these units. And they routed there. Alright, so they're going to run away up to there and then come back. This unit's routed. We'll just chase them. Keep chasing. Fuck it. Fuck it. All this routing all the time, my god. Oh, they're going to rape me. 550 kills? Oh man. we're not winning this? What the fuck? 600 kills. Yeah, my Zhu Huangs are carrying the fight. This one isn't though. Strange. Oh man, I'm fast forwarding this. It's just such a mess. These retarded fights. Wait, where's my units that are fighting? This unit is chasing still. Get back there. He's getting charged in the back. Are we gonna win this? What the fuck? If we win these fights, it's because of morale. Oh man, so the whole game is cavalry charges and morale, it seems like. My god. Oh man. He's gonna rout. That charge might get him. 5 morale. And we're winning these little fights. Oh wait. Yeah, we're gonna win this. That there, I mean, that engagement. And they've all ran away and they're staying away. If I win this, oh man. That'll be funny. See my wave, 250 kills. And we routed Zhao Yun. And we're gonna rout Jahudun. Have we won this? What the fuck? Fast forwarding. What is left? There's nothing much left. Let's just see my way. Is he unbreakable? He is unbreakable and he's anchoring the whole battlefield. We've won. Wow. Is this the first one we've won? Oh man. I'm gonna fight this army with Sabre Militia Cavalry. I think once this guy dies, that's it. 2.8k, 2k. If I win this, it'll be really funny. And it will contradict my initial hypothesis. Oh my god. What a retarded victory. Look at that, 650 kills. Yeah, so that's kind of fair, they cancelled each other out. That's so silly though, so silly. It's all about the flanking for the morale and the cavalry charge bonuses this game. Archers are kinda just irrelevant, they just shoot and then eventually get caught in the melee and run away. They're not decisive. I've never seen archers do well. That should have been a good fight for those archers, but they didn't get kills. Alright, Cao Cao again against this army. Let's see if we can do a repeat of what we did. Alright, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Start. I think, so that was a really slugged out, determined fight that was really good for the swords, and we just barely won it. It was really gritty, and I was relying quite hard on my micro to pull that off, and timing. But if I do this again, with these 3 groups, 1, 2, 3, alright. I'm gonna pull them out into the open, and we're gonna do that again. Yeah, this game does look good in terms of the terrain. These recent Total War games, they do have some nice atmospheric, aesthetic, ambient. Yeah, it's a shame. If the gameplay just was properly designed. Oh man. Alright, so we've got 3 melee cavalry on the left, mixed in on the right, so we're pulling the left out further. Alright. And I'm going to try and match the determination I put into that last one now. I'm going to ignore the bows, because that worked. Ignoring the bows, we can do that with melee cavalry, so I'm going to pull all this shit away. Alright, pull the cavalry into traps. the cavalry onto traps.
你命不久矣。
Trap all this cavalry, and then come in for the coup de grace. And get them away there. Yeah. In fact, we might need them, so I'm going to bring them over. Alright, and now we're going to go for these rear charges and these spears. Let's do it. Spear, rear charges, let's get them. Alright, get over here. Yeah, we're breaking those spears, and then we just charge through everything else. Charge through fucking everything else. And they're routing. Alright, let's keep going. See my way is not. He's getting decent kills on me. I'll watch out there. Catch these swords. Gonna try and stay together. Oh my god, Zhao Yun's routing. Zhao Yun is fucked. And charge these swords. Go through. I need to get this unit spears now. Right, pulling over there. Getting him and then charging the spears there. And they should break. And there's a spear unit there that's a problem. Yeah, we got them. Get away. And yeah, they should all break as well. Holy fuck. Oh man. This is fucking retarded. Jesus Christ. Fucking retarded shit. Just sweep through this now. Can sweep through. Yeah, I'm doing it. Sweep through. Just archers left. We wiped out everything. Wait a minute, there's a sword unit there that we can potentially have problems with. Sima there is in the way. Oh, he's routing. And yeah, we did it. We just wiped out fucking everything. Jesus Christ. Fucking everything's dead. And taking that charge. No, we're not taking that. Yeah, we are now. We're running. We're gonna break. Keep going. See my way there. Oh man, he's unbreakable. So we have to just rout the whole army. Wait, maybe we should try and kill him. Everyone just converge. So we're gonna just ping pong between any threat units here and Sima Wei over and over again. And Cao Cao can wedge. No, I can't, because that system's awful. And is that... He's unbreakable? No, he's not. Zhao Yun isn't unbreakable. 26. Alright, we're just gonna ping pong. Ping pong. 24, 23. Alright, we can start sending these units off on missions now. So I'm going to remove them from that group. And it's just archers now. Come on, archers and Sima Wei. He's anchoring the fucking battle line. Everything over there. Oh man, these fights were annoying. 26. These archers don't even have kills. Should realise it's futile. 20 left. Fucking hell. Yeah, they're routing, and then it's just Sima Wei left. Fleeing at 240, so we've won. We just have to rout Sima Wei. Oh man, come on, shatter. Alright, all my Cao Caos can get Sima Wei. because they have melee ability. And all the units that have men in them, so that includes these. And then we just wait for him to die and get the win. And that's it. Yeah, we won that just by mobbing with cavalry, and the spears were useless. There were even times where I charged into spears that were facing me, and because they weren't braced, they were just pointless. They never achieved anything. But yeah, that shows we've done it, we've won. And it's pretty effortless to do that with cavalry. If I had a retinue of swords, it wouldn't have made that any easier. I needed all cavalry to do that. A retinue of archers would have been totally worthless. To take out See My Way, archers might have been good. That's about it. He was the only real threat, and he's a hero. So he's like the single entity units and romance when he's like this with these supreme stats. But I can just match him and my Salsals pretty much, and that's what I'm doing. And yeah, charger units, so the purple units, swords, axes, useless in this fight. Spears, the green ones, useless in this fight. Cavalry that can charge would have been chewed up by the archers, but they would have still done well in this fight if I protected them. But really, it's really just no matter what the difficulty, but especially on very hard, you just want cavalry. And if your cavalry happens to have this range block chance, there's no reason to really bring anything else. You can just ignore archers with range block chance and charge everything. And as long as you don't charge into braced spears, and as long as you can sort of distract, if you can negate enemy cavalry by charging them while they're charging a different unit, you will never be at any real threat. So, yeah. Easy peasy. And that's the futility of infantry and the supremacy of cavalry and Three Kingdoms in a nutshell right there. Man, I spent more time on this than I thought I would.